One day, Sri Thakur Kulchandra was having a conversation with his devotees. One of the devotees asked him, Thakur, is it enough to become sensitive to impulses from the environment? Sometimes the impulses that we receive from the environment give us pain and suffering. Sri Thakur said, even sensitive is not enough. You also need to be receptive. Being receptive is important. Sri Thakur said, if one becomes receptive, he has the ability to look at a matter or subject with an uncolored perspective. Then he is in a position to deal with every situation with a balanced and cohesive approach. He can take charge of the situation. The different impulses that we receive from the environment sometimes could disrupt our life, our mind. But if we develop receptiveness, we can deal with every situation appropriately. Explaining this, Sri Thakur Kulchandra said, for example, I am engrossed in a discussion with you on a very important topic. A man comes in and ignoring the fact that I'm in a conversation with you, all of a sudden he says at the top of his voice, Thakur, there is nothing to eat at home. Please help. There is a temporary disruption in my mind. I think, can this man not wait for some time? Can he not see that I am engaged in a deep conversation? But within no time, my receptive brain takes charge, and there is an inner voice which tells me, thy necessities are greater than mine. Then I immediately try to see how I can help him, what I can do to solve his problem. Sri Thakur Kulchandra went on to give an example. He said, if you're throwing a stone into the water inside a pond, you can see ripples in the water. The water starts moving away from that place. However, the entire water body tries to fill in the vacuum in no time. Water comes in to fill in the vacuum. Similarly, because of some incident or event, if the mind is temporarily disturbed, disrupted, if there is temporary unrest in the mind for a few moments, the receptive brain takes over and removes the unrest or irritation in the mind in no time. Because the receptive brain looks at everything with an uncolored perspective, with a cause-finding approach, which tries to look for solutions in every situation. What a beautiful analogy shared by Sri Thakur Kulchandra. In this world we see every day how many talented people lose their way in the midst of complexities of life because they are not receptive. We see brilliant students committing suicide when the results in the examinations do not go their way. We see young people, talented people, resorting to drugs, alcohol, and other addictions. They break down with small failures. Many people give up, get frustrated, lose heart. Friends, how is it possible to improve our receptiveness? Sri Thakur Kulchandra provides us the answer. He says, repetition of name makes man keen, and meditation makes him calm and receptive. While repetition or chanting the name can make us more sensitive and sharp and keen, it is meditation which makes us calm and receptive. Being receptive and calm does not mean being inactive, because the receptive brain is active in the event of a disruptive or difficult situation. The inner energy within us is actively trying to bring you back to normalcy. So a receptive brain is not an inactive brain or a quiet brain. It is active. There is a saying in English, calmly active and actively calm. Sri Thakur says the more you achieve excellence in meditation, the more normal is the tendency within you. And you have the ability to look at the cause of everything, and you are in a position to take charge, take control of the situation with a problem solving, remedial approach. You are in a position to take control, find solutions or remedies as per the requirement of the situation.